Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about what a nice summer cruiser you could have right here, a 1970 Chevelle Convertible. I will give you all the details about it in a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor here at Ellingson Motorcars in Rogers, Minnesota, suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about a 1970 Chevelle Convertible. Absolutely beautiful car. Man, I'll give you all the details in a moment. So you're going to want to watch this though, the video from start to finish, because we do a walk around, we do a cold start engine startup. We'll get you more details on the car, and you can click on the link in the description and you get all the information on this car, or if you can go to our website at www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you will find all of our inventory, which is close to 100 cars, ranging from cars that are back in the 20s all the way up into the 70s as this one, and a bit newer as well. So if you're looking for a classic or collectible car, truck, or street rod or whatever, take a look at our inventory at Ellingson Motorcars. Beautiful car here today. I'll tell you what, that cranberry red color is probably one of the most popular colors for 1970 on all the Chevelles in the whole world, and I can see why. It is just absolutely beautiful base coat, clear coat paint on this car. Exceptionally well done, to say the least. Beautiful chrome. Everything about this car is done exceptionally well. It is just one of those cars that someone wants a convertible from this era and realize the fact that they made only a little over 7,000 Malibu Chevelle Convertibles. I'll tell you what, that's a pretty rare car when you get right down to it. I guess I didn't even realize it was that rare of a car, but this is a really, really nice example. Has the ever reliable 350 Chevrolet V8 with the power steering and power brakes to make for a nice cruiser. I mean, a lot of people always think about that stuff is extras. I'll tell you what, power steering, power brakes just make these old cars just really, really wonderful for driving because we're so used to that. Now, you take a look, it also has the radial tires, of course. Radial tires being another one of the biggest improvements on these old cars, and these are the raised letter tires, those sport wheels. I mean, beautiful SS caps in the center. Just really, really nice done. Very, very nice. Makes the car go down the road very smoothly. No, it's just one of those cars. I did not realize, like I said, that this was such a rare car. But in reality, it really is. Take a look at this interior as well. Beautiful bucket seat interior. It's got the center console with the horseshoe automatic shifter on the floor, which is really, really nice. Take a look, the dash pads, excellent condition all the way around. It's the ivory interior, beautiful new top on it as well. Take a look at the inside, aftermarket stereo, so you got that AM, FM, and a cassette. So if you're listening to your tunes while cruising with the top down, it'll be just for a wonderful, wonderful experience, to say the least. No, it's just, it's got the bump hood on it. It's got some SS markings right here, SS grill. It was, this was the new body style, of course, in 1970 when they came out, and it has always been one of the most sought after ones of all the Chevelles of that era. I mean, you could get engine combinations all the way up to, of course, the famous LS6 450 horse 454. This one's probably a little more practical for the guy who's just looking for that car to turn the key, start it up, put it in gear, and drive. It is just about as good of an example as you can for that. Dual exhaust, of course, on it as well, so it does have a really, really nice sound. You'll, again, watch the entire video from start to finish because we'll have a cold start up. You'll be able to hear how nice it actually does sound. Beautiful boot on it as well. Seat belts, of course, in 1970, and I can see them right there in the back. It's got the SS rubber bumper guard thing with the SS emblem on the back as well. It is a white top that go with the white interior, of course. Very, very nice interior, black carpet. Just one of those cars. It's just, I guess we always have lots of different opportunities for cars here at Ellingson's. This is just one that you just jump in, turn the key, and it's a standout in any crowd whatsoever. Now, you can find all of our vehicles on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. Give us a like, leave us a comment or subscribe. We appreciate it very much, and it'll give you all the information on this car, all our current inventory, and a lot of the inventory that we have had in the past. So if you're kind of one of these guys like to spend a little time perusing the internet or whatever, look at those sites and you'll find a lot of our cars that we've had in the past as well. So yeah, it's just one of these cars that someone's done a really, really outstanding job of putting it together. Everything about it is high quality. It's just a very, very nicely done car. And it's got plenty of power. 350 Chevy ain't no slouch. I mean, it goes down the road very, very nicely. So, you know, if you're one of these guys too, if you want to come in and take a look at it in person, we'd love to have you stop at Ellingson's. There's no problem with that. We're open Monday through Friday from 10 to 5, and we're open on Saturdays as well from 10 to 4. So if you're like me, want to come down, put my hands on it, touch it a little bit, probably not a bad idea. It's just one of those cars that, you know, right now in Minnesota, we're probably not going out for too many convertible rides. But you know what? Think if you had this sitting in your garage just waiting for that perfect day come springtime, or if you're in California, Texas, or Florida, you can be driving this car tomorrow. It's one of those cars that you could just, like I said, jump in and drive. So take a look at this, watch the video all the way to the end, and we really appreciate you watching it. We thank you again for tuning in and looking at all our inventory, and this one in particular. So thank you much. We will see you next time at Ellingson Motorcars.